and Subnautica, and then when we do when we go back to the forest as well, we'll be doing Forest, Subnautica, and Far Cry. And I'd rather not have 3 series running at the same time.
No.
So I'm trying to, at the moment.
Yeah, I went off later last night without saying anything because my dad was like, help me find some music that I want.
Fair enough.
We did that for like about 2 hours.
Kath, if that's you on stream, send it to Ghost again. Kath's on stream, I think. Okay. Press options. Well, there's 2 people chatting in chat, so I don't know who those 2 are. Let me look for. Well, actually, the first comment was Ghost. So I just told Ghost to send Ghost the link. Are you two? Okay, so the plan for this stream, we did stream just a minute ago to build this base. The plan for this stream is we will okay, I know you are, Ghost. Share, copy link. We're looking for the cutter tool, the laser cutter tool. Because we need to get that to be able to go into the Mercury 2. Then with the Mercury 2 we shall get the stuff we need to be able to build the we all know Ghost is gay. Ghost is the gayest one out of all of us. So are you energy fully charged? Okay. Put that in there, if we remove that and put batteries inverted charge. Okay. So if we go that way, I'm the Ghost here. If you want to claim that spot, then go ahead. So how far away did he say?
I did download that long actually. It's pretty downloaded as well. Yeah.
Distance 460, okay. Approximately. So is it Ghost or is it one of the altars?
My alt are all corrupted. I deleted it.
368. 460. No, I don't. It is one of the altars. I know that much. 460, so it's back here. Then it's... I'm assuming... not down there. 441. If we look around here... I think... that is it right there. Yeah, that's a propulsion. Yeah, that's a propulsion cannon.
Yeah. Oh, Ross now.
So let's get back in here before that fucking thing gets me there. Yeah, go away. It's Ben. Okay, hi Ben. I'm starting to lose track of which altars I've actually spoke to and not spoke to. There it is, laser cutter.
It's good.
2 out of 3.
It's done really good work. Me, what makes it see weird?
Oh,
When you're in the ocean, it looks terrible there. When you're like above the ocean, you look at the waves so realistic. There's a music like this, but no one can try it. It's Subnautica. Subnautica below zero. It's, I think, it's all clear. And I think, I still know, I think, yeah, 30. Oh, freezing instead of hot water, I think it's cold water.
I'm trying to listen to your brother explain shit.
I mean, it's ridiculous. It's not stupid.
I'm assuming you know what he's on about.
He's on about Subnautica from what I can tell.
Yeah, below zero.
Yeah, that is cold.
Yeah. Don't ask.
It's under the sea and it's cold. He should become like an official like game reviewer.
Shit.
Lincoln's game reviews. The ocean is cold and wet. There's monsters down there. And it's called Subnautica. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm starting to like, with all of Ghost's altars, it's nothing against them, I'm just starting to like, forget which ones I've spoke to and which ones I haven't. It's nothing against them. It's just trying to remember which ones I've met and haven't met. Because I knew all of them, but I did have a list of all of them before my phone decided to crash and burn. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to return, and then we're going to build the cutter, Then we will go to the Mercury 2. I think it's a Mercury 2 anyway, if it's a massive spaceship which is crashed. Then we'll go back to What's Her Face and tell her that we switched off the Pornhub machine. And then we will go look at this location I found, the Alien Distress Call.
Oh, yeah, I'm not dying.
Oh god, diamonds, batteries and crystals. Okay, you can die in a hole. Note down the names you've met. I don't know the names I've met. I'll start noting them down though. What's glitched on your brother's end?
You've gone down to 8 quid. Or 9 quid. Oh my god. It's 9 quid now. Yeah, 44, no, 45. Oh, no, it's. Why is that going down then?
Yeah, I'll note them down from now on.
80% off. Anything 40. No, we could get. We need to buy it. Welcome aboard, Captain. Unless I buy it, I got my birthday. I got 36 birthday.
What is he buying?
No, it's all about Ark.
Shit, don't do it.
I know your Ark's glitched for no apparent reason.
Don't do it.
I'll love on him because it's his own money.
Life lessons from Gem, don't fucking play Ark. If you want to
This is why I
keep your
haven't got Ark
sanity,
myself.
don't play Ark. Yeah, if you want to keep some sort of sanity, don't play Ark. It's fucking shit. You can suck my dick. If you couldn't tell, I am a big fan of Ark. If you couldn't tell, I'm the biggest fan of Ark ever. Like, where do I find diamonds? Mine diamonds.
I'll be back in a minute.
Yep. Oh, so diamonds. Okay, diamonds can drop from the smooth rocks. We shall repair this in a minute. So, Ghost and Kath, if you're still on, how are you two? You ever spoke to me like at all, by the way, since Wednesday? I forgot it was Ben. That's good. Yeah, none of you have texted me since like Wednesday. If I say Ghost on stream, I am talking to whichever altar is in charge. I just forget to say their name. It is just where my brain cells just fuck off and... It's a gentle. What is this? Oh yeah, it's this thing. Diamonds for days? Okay. Is Calf still on stream? Creature, I don't really care about this. Is there any more diamonds down there? How are you, Calf? Because I did ask and you just never answered. Meh. Something's wrong, just text me. Yeah, if something's wrong, just text me what's wrong. Okay. That makes sense.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Got enough silver to make like a bloody basement out of it or something.
Oh god, he's gonna download Ark.
Oh,
Oh,
Baron.
my heart right now. It just left the chat. You know?
Right, that's the end of the stream. Bye, guys.
Yeah, bye. Have a good day.
This is my last stream ever.
I'm
There's so much better games you can get.
I know.
Like, Ark is fun to play with people. When it's not blowing up in your face.
And that's most of the time.
Which is most of the time. I fucking adored Ark when I was in a multiplayer server. It was so fun in a multiplayer server because you just go around fucking around and killing everyone's dinosaurs and just messing around. Whereas as soon as you go into a solo session to try and do trophies, it just sits there and goes, how do I do this? The only time it's an actual good game is when it's on PC. And it's because they focused on the PC stuff. And then they focused on all the DLCs and forgot about all the glitches in the game. And then they completely forgot about the game and went and focused on part 2. Because, you know, fuck the original game, part 2 is more important.
Just talking to Sam, right, about, like, college, and you know what she just said, right?
What?
The people that want to talk to me still, right, like my friends, and her friends that want to talk to her can all hang out together, and I was like, I would like to see how that turns out.
Considering the people who want to talk to you is me, and wherever I go,
Yeah, but
Axel
I'm,
goes.
like, yeah, and then wherever Axel goes, Louis goes, also the new friends that I make as
Yeah.
well. Plus, like, you got all of them to think about, because I don't know how many I'd actually
Welcome
make.
back, Ghost.
And then also
Whatever.
just think about Sam's friends.
Yeah, it's going to be
It's
such
just, I
an
think 4 of
oversized
them or
group.
so, I think.
And I need to commit murder on my first day there.
But we also need to walk in there with Footloose playing.
Yeah. We need to walk in with Footloose and we need to commit murder. On the first day. Because...
But she just put Y and I said I'd like to see who would want to murder who.
Yeah.
Who would want to murder who from which group, you know?
Why do we need
And
to
also
commit
make
murder? Because I believe, from what I've heard, a certain dickhead is going to Yeovil College.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
douchebag.
A certain dickhead is going to Yeovil College, so we're going to murder
That
him.
douchebag. He's gonna murder, be dead. He's gonna be dead in the first day.
He's going to look at someone and he's going to fucking die.
He's just gonna, you know, we should invite him over to the group and then all like.
Oh,
probably
we
about
should invite him
12
to the group. Sam's already said she'll beat him up.
Because, like, it's just gonna be funny, right? She already got like 4 of Sam's friends, plus like the 4 of mine, depending on if I make any more than they want to join. Like, basically about like 10 of us probably.
No one fucks with my friends.
Just
and gets away
10
with
of
it.
us, just 10 of us attacking him. I think he would die.
Yeah,
in
no one
sleep.
fucks with my friends and gets away with it. It's life lessons of Jem.
Emergency. Starvation imminent. Seek gallery intake immediately.
But no, there's a certain dickhead we need to kill, Kath, and he will die. So we just gotta hope. Well, he's just gotta hope. Well, what is it? They've just gotta hope that they're not coming to the same school. Kath, if you actually both Kath and looking Ghost should be able to guess who it is. Yeah, Fingham and Bobby, who fucked up most of my friend's life, who can go die in a hole. Yeah, we're on about him.
And she's like, oh, no one will like try and even think about murdering like me and her. She's on about him. And then she's gone about out of her friends who would murder each other there. I'm like, yeah, but I'm on about my friends and who would want, they want to murder your friends, and then vice versa.
Yeah, both Ghost and Catherine should know who we're talking about, but depending if their brains
Again,
are screwed
I've never
in.
seen said person.
Oh, I have.
I know, and I definitely know we'll get there, and you'll point him out to me straight away to make sure I know who
we
it
all
is.
step into the school and I'll be being dragged out with the fucking police.
No, we're both gonna do it because I'm gonna come in with a crowbar. You're just gonna
Yeah.
come in and like, I don't know what the hell you're gonna do.
We're talking about how we're gonna kill someone on our first day of school, first day of college. There's such a dickhead who has hurt like most of my friends.
Sam's like, oh, that'll be good. I'm like,
Including
me
you.
over, fight.
So
I'd
first
probably
day of
get
school,
involved.
we're committing murder
First day of
and getting a
college,
mass fight.
No, this is what's gonna happen, right? It's gonna be right. The first day of college. This is how it's gonna go.
Okay.
We're gonna meet all of the other year 12s
Oh yeah,
and
sure.
the 13s. We're gonna pick out who we want to murder out of all of them.
But I've already got one I want to murder. I've got one and I'm not even
Same.
there yet.
Same. But that's just because it's your problem. I'll just defend you on that.
It's not even my problem. I'm defending my friends from that
And I'm just defending
dick
you.
face.
Because what the fuck not?
They go Thursdays. Ghost says they go on a Thursday.
Or just Thursday.
Just a Thursday, yes.
So then we'll wait until Thursday.
So we waited till Thursday and that'll be their first and last day at college.
Yeah, and it'll also be our last. Because we'll be going to be going out with murder.
It'll be our first day at prison.
Yeah. Because do you know what I'll do? I'll just be like, yeah, I did it. I'll just
So
be in the
Ghost, what year are they in?
interview room. Yeah.
Yeah, what year are they in? Because I've never actually figured that out.
I know. I don't know how I don't like animals. Really scares me. And the scuba divers comes after. It's like, oh, okay. If it's online,
Synthetic fibers.
not online, I ain't jumping in the ocean. What I'm saying, the first one was cool.
Year 13, so they're already at... that's fine. We've gone against worse.
We've gone against like 2 years above.
Yeah, we've gone against like...
I've gone against my own teacher,
Worse.
so...
Yeah,
I know, it's
they'll be in their second year when we go... No, they're year 13. So unless
Okay,
they're doing... Unless they're
I've
gonna
already
do
got-
a... Hey Jamie, unless they're
I've already
doing...
gone against like teachers before this, so will just be easy.
Well, we just gotta hope to God they're doing a 3-year course.
No, they won't.
They won't.
They're not special enough
No,
to do that.
they're not. They've not got enough balls. They'll hear that me and I'm showing up, and they'll be like, "Yep, out of here, bye."
I'm out of it. And the cavalry's coming with.
Cheers, love for cavalry's here. They just watch me and you walk through the door with like Sam and all that shit themselves and run away.
Hmm?
They just watch you and Sam walk through the door, shit themselves
We should all have
and
different
run away.
deadly weapons. We should all have different weapons, you know?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm coming with a sledgehammer, bro.
I'm just coming in with my fists. I
Yeah,
should
give me
come in with
your
my katana.
So you should come up with a katana. I've got my sledgehammer.
The luxuries of actually having a katana.
I know.
Oh my god, Kevin. It's normal.
They didn't have the guts of texting me after you like left them. But while you were with them, they had the guts of like messaging me and spamming me and like saying all this shit. But as soon as you left them, they like kind of backed away because they knew that I wouldn't say anything to them while they were dating you for your protection. They knew that. But as soon as you left and I found out, they had blocked me straight away.
Alright, so what I've done now is I've just told Sam I'm making a fighting area in college, and if anyone wants to get involved, they can just get involved. I definitely know I will.
Fair.
Year 12s, 13s, I don't care who wants to. Any year, welcome.
It's really funny though, but then it's admitted suicide.
I still ingot, nickel ore, kind of. I think I've got nickel ore.
It was funny though. I reckon Red Dead 2 could be on at 80%.
Don't.
Sounds like what if she started fighting me? I'd be keeping a close eye.
Yeah, I know.
If Red Dead 2's got
While you were in a relationship, they were texting me all this bullshit about you hating my guts. Why'd you leave me? It's not my fault, Jamie, shut up. I've already done my crying of that, Jamie, just leave it. No, while you were with them, they were messaging me saying all this bullshit that you just sat there like saying all this shit behind my back. I don't know if you were. I honestly don't care if you were. And they were saying all these accusations that I did to you and all that, and I was just sat there like, okay, nice. They said a lot of stuff like, you don't ever want to talk to me again, and if you see me, you're going to kill me and all that. I just sat there and just listened to it and just went, okay. And then they basically made you my property when they left you.
Sam's like, oh, if she's fine, I'm like, well, I'd have to keep a close eye, but I wouldn't be able to get involved. But if you're willingly signing up, but if we're tag teaming, then I'll drop them.
Yeah. Ghost, according to...
It's literally company.
Yeah, Ghost, according to them, you were the one giving him threats about talking to me. According to them, I just kind of sat there and was like, Ghost is not scary, so, I mean, if you're really scared of them, then God almighty. But no, apparently you'd meet up with him and you'd plan on like coming to Carey to kill me or whatever.
Big death threats coming our way.
Yeah, I just kind of sat there and laughed.
What's the odds we're going to show up and he's going to say something instantly?
Instantly, he's going to sit there and just like... He's going to be the first one to talk to me.
Oh my god, and, like, if they like get like some of the students already there to like show us around, imagine you getting him. Ooh.
Oh my god. Oof.
Ooh.
Oof. Oof. Big oof.
Big oofs in the chat.
Honestly, if he was my tour guide, I don't think he would be my tour guide for long.
No, he'd be the tour guide to hell.
Yeah. Why are you sad, Jamie?
Because we're talking about murdering and he's not getting involved.
I mean, Jamie, if you want to join us so much on murdering Dickface, then you can. Yeah, apparently you were making threats and planning on coming to Carey to beat the shit out of me. Because apparently you know where I live. I know where you live, but you don't know where I live, so it's kind of just like, okay.
God, why is it so hot today?
I don't know why it's so hot today. You know, Ghost apparently somehow found out where I lived while not talking to me or actually having any communication with me because the dickhead of a partner was threatening him. Long story short. Apparently he threatened me a lot. He actually... He took your phone and acted like you were texting me. But then again, while he took your phone and was acting like he was messaging you, fucking Jamie took my phone and acted like he was there with me, so... I mean, win-win situation.
Mine's just Game Pass. Wait, which one's your... Which £65 one? Which is your, another re... Oh,
I found it funny, every time he texted me saying you had threatened me, I would just respond with, okay, I don't give a shit. But he'd sit there and go, how dare you talk about ghosts like that? It's fucking amazing. I'm just sat there like, what? Fucking confusion.
Alright, but...
I mean, it's like, I don't care what their opinion is him. How dare you not care? But then he would have a go at me when he did care. It was actually amazing.
You have to survive when you're hungry.
No, people are just inviting me casually to the game.
But no, the more the merrier. Let's all go beat
No,
him
we
up.
need to get like a group of 20 people like
Yeah.
in tow, and we're just gonna have a mass gang war, you know? Like,
Yeah.
our 20 like as a gang, just going around destroying the entire college. Like,
Yeah, but the
gang
more,
war.
the more the merrier, honestly.
Who's
mean,
getting what role?
I just want to kill one person, honestly.
Why not? We'll just kill the entire like system, you know?
Yeah.
We'll just put the entire college out of business.
Ooh. You know where they live. Right, let's go.
Alright, Jem, pack your bags. We're going
Right,
on
we're
a
packing
journey.
our bags. I
I'm
need to go
not
get my
coming back.
katana.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Ghost,
get a sledgehammer. Let's go
meet
for
me
it.
at Carey.
Oh my god.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, we are.
Oxygen.
What?
Goes to 70p. Yeah, Ghost, you can get a train fare with that.
Yeah, sure. Just get a stowaway. Become a stowaway.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Hide in someone's bag.
Last time I checked, we didn't even like check train tickets anymore, so
I think they still do.
not for short journeys like that. I have 70p till tomorrow.
So tomorrow we can do it.
Ah.
We can wait 24 hours, I think, can't we?
Yeah, so we all like visit them and be violent.
Well, let's just think. I'm bringing
taking-
sledgehammer, you're
we're
bringing
taking,
katana.
We're taking Jamie's stepdad as well.
Yeah. What's everyone's weapon choice though? Because we already know
I've got
mine
my
and
katana.
Jem.
We just need to sharpen my katana. I mean,
Oh, I genuinely have a sledgehammer in the garage for this. That's the funny thing.
I have a katana and I have a blade sharpener as well. So
Think if I have one
Ghost is
swing in
bringing
his
a
ribs,
bat.
that would break all of them in one.
Ghost is being boring and bringing a baseball bat.
Oh, you bore. Unless if you put nails in it, then
I
that's
thought you
interesting.
said, "Oh, you whore."
No.
I was like, "What? Okay."
No, what you should do is put barbed wire around it. That makes it
Oh.
interesting.
Yes.
That makes it interesting.
Sure, you can just take a nap on his sofa, Jamie. Jamie's just like, "Can I take a nap while you guys do stuff?" Just like, "Sure, I guess."
Taking that. Meanwhile, us over here beating the hell out of him.
I have fucking nails in it. Never mind, that's not boring.
That's good. For putting barbed wire around it as well, and then it's even more interesting.
Yeah, Ghost, when you get...
Set it on fire,
Oh.
man.
Ooh. Is it a wood bat or is it a metal bat?
It's wood. Set it on fire.
If you douse...
Wait, it
if it's,
would have to
if
be
it's
wood
metal,
because
you can
nails can
douse it
go
in
through
gas.
metal.
You can get nails into metal, but it's a lot of welding. You have to weld it together. Which I
Still,
don't
it's
think
like,
Ghost has a brain cells to do
It's probably wood.
that. Okay, Calf is scared. So Calf is gone.
Where's Calf?
No, Calf is scared, so
wood.
Calf is fucked off.
Calf, you wood. God, Calf's gonna show up with a pencil.
It's wood. Yeah. I mean, you can get nails in a metal bat, but that's a lot of welding. I don't think
Yeah.
Ghost has the patience or the brain cells to weld.
Nah, I don't know.
Full
I mean,
insult.
have you ever asked? Have you ever asked?
Ghost, do you have brain cells?
No, I was on about, but alright.
Just straight up insult there. It's like, do you have brain cells? Okay, I don't have brain cells.
Oh.
They share 3 brain cells. I don't know who's got the other ones, but...
Oh, no. I took the street.
Ghost, when you get paid next, will you be able to get on the train?
Oh my days.
What?
I actually want to do it, you know. I know what you're doing before you say anything, but you know, you should make sure that they bring a bat. Make sure of it. Play some baseball.
3
Totally
brain
what
cells
everyone's
between
thinking.
24 people. Yeah, baseball, totally. Yeah, Ghost, if you're able to get on the train, sometime this week, do you want to meet up? Because why not?
Yeah.
We haven't done that for a while. And hey, you can actually know where I live now. Because I'm busy. It'll be Saturday, I'm busy. Rest of the week, I'm free. I think tomorrow afternoon, I'm busy. Because I'm at Weymouth.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. What do you want? What do you want?
I have no brain. Okay, Jamie.
Oh, that's a straightforward answer.
We can all relate.
Yeah, we definitely can. Alright, so Jim, do you want to sign up to this like fight club that I've got going?
Now I've only got one target, then I'm done.
Oh, are you sure you don't want to fight anyone in college?
I'm sure.
Well, I've already signed up myself. But then that's just because I'm creating the damn thing.
You don't really have to sign up, you are the creator.
I know.
You're the judge, jury and executioner.
Quite literally.
Yeah.
Be quiet, you. I know, you're looking at me. Yeah, I see you over there hiding behind the door. Yes, I see you.
I forgot
Can't
how
hide
to
from
math. Great, well done, Jamie.
Alright.
So what is this?
Don't need licking, thank you. No, I don't.
I can only do repairs in spurts. It's so inefficient. The larger tools seem to set off seismic activity nearby. A crew came back telling stories of gigantic worms burrowing in the ice. I don't know what they were going on about. They were hypothermic and frostbitten because they walked back to avoid angering them. The ice shelf is probably a bit unstable.
Ghost never answered my question, I feel sad.
Orion's belt thermal couplings are not meant to be worked on in 20-minute spurts. If we break the process, we break the ship.
In the bedroom.
But it's nice to hang out with Yasmin while
Mm-hmm.
rumbles stop. I hope she doesn't mind all my questions.
Yeah, I'm proud.
And she's got the most expressive eyebrows.
Jim's a proud father.
They grow up so quickly.
When talking about engineering, it's the same way.
Because I asked if you were able to get
Give me
to
a minute.
Kerry when you get
Give me
money
a minute and I'll be with you.
to be able to meet up as Joe. Shut the fuck up. So we can. I asked if we can meet up in Kerry when you got money.
To see if people need help. I should do something nice for her. She's always helping everyone else.
I'm going to go with my dog being very impatient.
Okay, fuck off.
Fuck.
Me being nice.
If that's you being nice, fool.
Okay.
Oxygen.
We haven't met up for a while, so that'd be nice. We haven't met up for a while because some dickface kept stopping us from talking. Right. Parallel. What? Yes, I know. It's 7 o'clock. Piss off. Basically. Her. I'm so confused. Why are we saying her? Do you deactivate to acquire the purpose? Package 2. In the engine room, a parallel processor unit can be found behind a panel on one of the engine sections. Their number is buried deep in the blocked number. Her number... Okay. You corrected yourself before you actually said anything? That's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing how you corrected yourself before you actually said anything. It's just wow. I love it when that happens. I think it's YouTube, like, it's being dumb. There it is. Oh, okay. It looked like on my end that you corrected yourself before you even said anything. Right, so a reactor override inside a sewage supply crate will be found in a room blocked by debris and you can go around the block. Door breaking right and under the stairs to find a hole of a wall to access them. We found it behind a laser cutter is needed. In the engine room, a parallel processing fragment can be found behind a panel along one of the engine sections. A laser cutter is needed in order to access the room as well as to extract the salvage itself. Okay. Yeah, Ghost, if you can, I am free Wednesday. I believe I am free Wednesday and Thursday. So just text me if you can, and when you can, because I'm out tomorrow. I'm free tomorrow as well. I'm just out in the afternoon. I'm just out in the evening. We kind of want to do full day, so whenever you're free and you can meet, just say couple wire. Babysitting Wednesday. I'm free then Thursday? Question mark? Used to power nuclear reactors. Psychologist tomorrow. Is that therapy kind of thing? Okay. Thursday. Question mark. So what is this reactor rod? Well, Ghost catch you up. Okay. Well, if you're free Thursday, drop me a text in the morning, and then when you're fully awake and showered and whatever you need to do, just come over and we can hang out. Okay, so that's for the nuclear reactor. I don't want gorillas. Mercury 2. Reactor orders inside a sewage supply crate. The bow of the ship can be found at depths of a lily pad island in an area seen by squid sharks. Plenty of red fish can be found. 5 reactors can be found in a sealed one. Okay. It's an electric item that can be used to craft a test override module. Also, it only uses to craft a test override module to deactivate signal tower. Required to plug and store heap, but blueprint frames, on scanning fragments. Mercury. So it's a lot of sitting around just staring at a screen to stream. This screen, but this is just annoying. Depending on the time, you'll meet our nameless altar to do all the eating and certain stuff for us due to me finding it extremely difficult to do some things that could be easy. Yeah, that's okay. I was thinking if you get an early train, like early enough that you can shower and all that, and then you try and get a later train, and we can spend most of the day hanging out, if you want to. Not to see, it's so that you don't just pop over for like an hour and then go home. So we actually have some decent time hanging out. So I think if we go this way. Okay, well if you do like, if you get up at 6, then you shower, eat and whatever, it should be 9:30, 9, somewhere between, if you get a bus somewhere between, not a bus, a train, a bus or train, whichever you would like to do most, whatever you feel more comfortable on, and then somewhere between 9 and 10, then you can go back at like 6, 7ish. I think buses stop going at 6, so you have to go.
I am back.
Hello.
To answer your thing, I think the buses actually stopped going anywhere at 5, so...
Okay, so buses go at like 5, according to Joe.
That's what I've been told.
Well, in and around Joe, they got stopped going at 6, because Kath Hedgehog was getting home last Monday at 6. But that might just be Kath. It might just be Kath's hearing thing going on there. Selective hearing. So if the buses stop at 5, so if you want to get a bus back, it'll be 5 o'clock. If you want to get a train back, then I think trains stop at like 10, 11ish. So obviously you'll be back before then. Okay, I don't like.
Setting up a little date going on here.
No, we're just gonna hang out. Bugger off. Just like, no, we're gonna hang out. Fuck off.
Jem later to me starts shaking. How do I talk? What do I say?
How do I talk? How do I breathe? How do I step? How do I walk?
Because he's so nervous.
Cries. Just knocks on your door crying. How the fuck do I do that?
Sam doesn't believe I'm strong.
Yeah, no
Oh
date.
god.
I'm not in a mental state for a fucking date either, so...
Oh god.
Think if I was to go on a date, I'd probably just break down and they'd fuck off anyway.
I can imagine you like going like on like a blind date. Or
Blind date.
something.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah. It's like, oh, nice food having you. I know.
I like being here too. And I'm just there like, what the actual fuck is wrong with this child? Dating no-go for me particularly right now. Yeah, I don't blame you, it's the same with me. Whereas you're actually trying to figure shit out because it's mental stuff. I'm just a fucking emotional mess because I dated someone who wasn't probably the best person to date and they just became a dickhead. But not on stream, so I don't need to worry. I know they're not on stream because our YouTube is fucked. Honestly, I can't be bothered to date to a college anyway, so it's not a problem for me.
Exactly what I told you to.
Mm.
I told you because I know it wouldn't be good for your mental state anyway. And you know that. You know it wouldn't be. You can't say I'm wrong.
Fuck me off.
Says,
I'm so right, but you should give me a blowjob.
Let's not do that. Neither of us would enjoy it.
No. I'll probably cry halfway through.
And throw up.
And throw up, yeah. No, Ghost is sorting stuff out mentally. And I am
Not mentally there.
not mentally stable because one of my exes chose to actually look up to me and admit to never loving me the other day. It's like, oh, thanks. Great. Okay, that's good to know. Fuck off. I'm just not mentally stable in general, but that didn't help. Why is this your cue to leave? I'm so confused. Mercury 2. Yes, this is Mercury 2, but I can't find a way to get in. I can't actually tell if Ghost is gone or if he was joking. Yeah. Do I get jelly?
Hmm?
Jada's offering everyone jelly. I bet I don't get any.
You're not allowed any. You've not been a good boy.
No, I've had one decent ex. Who's stuck
Me.
decent. Obviously. No, you're not my ex, Joe. Just shut up.
No,
No,
I'm a
I've had-
current one.
No. I've had one decent ex who did it fuck off and treat me like shit afterwards. Evan came back into my life and wanted me to act like nothing happened. You were still dating people? What do you mean, Ghost? I gave so fast after. I mean, I've not really had an extremely toxic ex. I had some. Well, I haven't an extremely toxic ex. But after that, someone came back into my life and sorted shit out, so thank you to them. They probably know who they are. Or probably don't actually. But hey ho, don't know. And that made me give up for a while. I wasn't bothered, I couldn't care. But then they came in and that was fine. Apart from that one ex, I've not had any really shitty ones. I mean, I've had one actual proper decent one, which...
How does a Subnautica stream going into your love life?
I don't know, this just started a therapy session.
How does Subnautica go into your love life?
Fair enough. No, I had one decent ex. Joe, your turn. Let's talk about your love life.
Doing pretty good.
Yeah. I've had some dodgy exes. Like, haven't we all though? I mean, Joe, you've probably had a dodgy ex somewhere along the line. Not all your relationships can be perfection.
What if I never said any of them were, really?
Suck me off.
No.
Exactly.
No, I mean, if I have a look, like, listen, not listen, what the hell am I? If I have a thing minute, because I've had so many.
Give him an hour and he'll be able to actually talk about his exes.
Well, I've had 15 exes or something, different ones.
Yeah.
That is not how many times I've dated one of them or anything. It's 15 different people. Not including the one currently, obviously.
Yeah. 5 years later. Well, I'll go through mine while we wait for Joe. I've had...
Yeah, because I'm trying to think of an actual
I
toxic one.
dated... Who have I dated? My brain says right now. I dated Jamie. That one wasn't too bad. It just lasted a day and then they got bored. I dated... Ruby wasn't too bad.
I mean, if we were going on a...
Ruby wasn't too bad. She was just too clingy. Way too.
I mean,
clingy.
I've had multiple people that have been very clingy. Many people. If we're going over after the relationship ended or something.
What? Why? I don't want any thanks.
That's who actually got offered.
Sure.
You got offered?
I got offered, I just don't want any. I dated Lexi. That started off good, but over time it just got shit. I mean, we all know the story which has been told many times over that relationship.
I mean, if we're going on about after the relationship, then Maddie Ruby would be one.
Yeah.
Because I broke up with her
Well,
and she started bullying me. For like,
if we
more
talk about
3
after the
years.
relationships for mine, I've only had one decent one, and they're in stream. But I dated Jamie. That wasn't too bad. It just lasted a day, then they fucked off. I dated Lexi. That wasn't too bad until they chose to send me a gorilla picture, and I dumped them. And then they got toxic and had a hissy fit. Who else? A smiley face and ghost. I think honestly, completely forgetting everyone on stream, my worst relationship would be... We all know. They who must not be named on stream. We
To
all
be
know.
fair though, I don't think I've had like a real bad relationship. I think they've all been good.
I've had they who must not be named on stream.
Yeah. I generally think
Honestly.
all of mine have actually been good. The only like difference being is the fact like they may have ended and then something bad had come out of it.
Yeah.
But other than that, during the relationship, I don't think so.
No, Ghost. You know who I'm talking about. My best one, again not being biased on because they're on stream, would be Ghost, personally.
Mm.
It's the only one who actually sat there off and gave a shit.
If it was for me, then mine would be my current one, personally.
Yeah, because I've dated people since Ghost, but yeah, Ghost. Let's just think accusations, and we're moving on. I've dated people since Ghost, but the people I've dated since Ghost was I've dated Drew. We all know how that went. Terribly.
Came onto her too strong.
I came onto her too strong, apparently. I dated Cam. That wasn't too bad. Honestly, it wasn't the worst, but it wasn't the best of the best. Dated Axel and... yeah, that person who we shall not name on stream. I dated Axel, and honestly... Axel is Axel, what I've said. Axel's awesome, but he can be a lot to handle. But personally, I think... I never... What? Carrot? I'm so confused. What Carrot did I date? No, I did not date Calf.
Yeah, you did, secretly.
When did I date Calf?
Secretly. Yeah.
I said Cam. Cam
Again, it
sounds
was
like
so
Calf.
secret, neither of you
It was so
knew either.
secret that neither of us knew.
Yeah.
No, I never dated Calf.
You wanted to, though.
No. I think I'd rather like bleach my hair, dye it.
Poor Calf.
I think I'd rather dye my hair pink than go bald before I date Calf. No, I dated Cam. That wasn't for best of the best, but it wasn't for worst of the worst. I've had a lot worse. But yeah, personally, I think Ghost would be out of it's all eight of my exes. The ones I actually include as exes and not just...
It's weird where if I like broke up with my girlfriend now, I'd have the double amount of the exes that you did.
Well, for me, it's, I have more exes than 8, but some of them I just don't count because it's such a young age. Like me and Macy, me and Isabella.
I count me and Phoebe because we actually went for like about like...
Yeah, but me and Macy was 1 week in deception. Me and Isabella never dated.
You know, I
It
count
was
me
just
and
one of
Phoebe
those
because
weird
we went
ones.
for like a while, to be fair, so...
Yeah.
Like, I count that. again, like my best one would be my current one, not because I'm with them, so it's not like a favorite. It's because they actually care, and
Yeah, well,
two, like,
Ghost, at the end of the day, the person with the
actually have
most
things in common with
problems,
me.
as you say, had things of common with me. They actually gave a shit about me, and they actually wanted to spend time with me and talk to me, which is a lot more than you can say for half of my exes. The other half were just fake bullshitters who wanted attention.
Yeah, why didn't you give me attention?
Shut up, Joe, before I slit your throat.
Please.
I wish I could, but someone would kill me.
I wish you could.
I wish I could too.
We wish you could.
But no, personally, Ghost would have been my best one, because they actually gave a shit. They actually wanted to act like they knew me. They were willing to sit there and go, yes, I'm dating Jem when someone asked, instead of sitting there going, you know, why would I date him?
Why not?
But no, you did a lot more than a lot of others. Honestly, no hate to my other exes. They were mediocre. They were just mediocre, though.
They weren't worth my time.
No.
Ooh.
I had one who literally got asked if they were dating me by their best friend, and they said, you know. That's a level of exes I've had since Ghost. Then we had Harambe over there.
Then you had Harambe.
Yeah, then I dated Harambe.
How did that go, Jim?
We don't talk about that.
Yeah, it was good until you realised it was
We
Harambe.
don't talk about that mistake.
Again, get it right. It was good until you realised you were dating Harambe.
Yeah. I personally, I don't think there's any exes I would go back to. There is one, but I'm not going to be bothered to talk about them.
I'm tired.
Yeah, but personally, I don't think, except from that one, which I'm not going to go into. If Catherine's still on stream, I'll text them later who it is if they want to know. Yeah, apart from that one, there's not really any I would sit there and go, actually, I would go back with. Like, obviously there's Ghost, which is my favourite one, and probably the best one I've had. I'm picking favourites out of my exes, yes, but they're the only one who actually dated me and stayed. Unlike all the others who just kind of dated me and, yeah, who Ghost is spot on.
I mean, to be fair, I see why I stayed, because in Urban Dictionary you have a big dong.
Oh god. Yeah, moving on. The Ghost is spot on there, but we're going to move on from that.
Why?
But no, apart from that one, I don't sit there and personally go, I want to date any of the others again. Like, we had Axel for a stage where I was just like, actually I would go back to, but now I'm just kind of sat here like, actually, all they did was kind of just nothing.
They looked at you,
They kind of just looked at me and told people we weren't dating.
They quoted the Bible.
They quoted the Bible at me, told me everyone we're not dating when we were, and refused to actually notice I exist. So,
I'm sorry, who are you?
Yeah, who am I? I don't know. Hi, Jamie. But no, none of the others I would actually go back to. But there's one, and Ghost was spot on there, but all the others are just kind of boring. Joe, let's talk about your exes.
I would say go in order, but I forgot when and who and what time period. My first one...
1964 was my first ex. It was 1964, in the middle of the fucking French Revolution, which was just a bit before that.
Yeah.
Just a few millennials before that. And
yeah.
my ex... it was my first ever ex. I dumped them at the wedding.
Nah, my first one, like, it was a bit random. How it started was a bit random, to be fair. Mainly because they told their cousin right next to me they liked me, and how it started, right, is she looked at her cousin as we were, because this was year 2, might I add. We were walking into the cloakroom.
See, I don't count ones from...
I do, but that's because we went for like a couple months.
Below year 5.
The reason I do is because we went for a couple months.
I had Isabella, which I counted, but that's a really weird one, Isabella, because it was middle of year 5. But the thing with that one is that we weren't officially dating.
No.
We kind of just said we were and acted like we were, but we never actually dated.
Yeah,
so
well, I do mainly because we went for a couple months. That's the only reason I count mine.
Yeah.
But we were walking into the cloakroom, and then, like, I saw them look at me, and then they started talking and started laughing, so I kind of just questioned about it. And then she was like to her cousin, don't say anything to him. I'm like, okay. So we went into the cloakroom, but she walked like the other way to make sure that she wasn't near, because I think she could tell her cousin was going to tell me. Cousin walked up to me and was like, yeah, so do you want to know what we were talking about? I'm like, sure, I guess. Go ahead. And she's like, yeah, she was just telling me how that she likes you. I'm like, what? So I confronted her about it, and she like agreed to what her cousin said. I was like,
so
unexpected.
Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Hi, Marguerite. Carry on. My first official ex would be year 7. And that just kind of happened because we were talking about people we liked, and I hinted at liking them, and they took the hint too far and actually told me they liked me.
Mm.
And then my next one would be Shakespeare Trip, and I think that's enough said.
Yeah. No, but we went out for like a couple months, and she like apparently, because I don't remember it well, because again it was like year 2 or whatever, and then she dumped me on like Valentine's Day. I don't remember. It was like a long time ago.
Okay.
No, not really. I didn't really care, to be honest. It wasn't like, because she said it like, cause we started talking again like year 8 properly. And then we were also like talking with another friend. She was going on about him. Like, oh, yeah, I remember that. And she was like, "Wait, you went out with him?" And she went, "Yeah." He looked at me and was like, "Oh, fair play." I'm like, "Yeah, no, it's surprising, I know."
See, I don't have any exes except for Macy. I don't have any exes which people sit there and go, "Oh, you went out with him?" I mean, I have Ghost, and people are a bit shocked about that. I don't know why. Yeah, it was common knowledge. I don't know why people were shocked. They're still shocked about that. That's pretty much it.
No, but like, and then she was like, "How about?" And she's like, "Do you remember like how I dumped you?" I'm like, "No, really care to be honest anymore.
Shit.
Never really did in the first place."
No.
But, you know.
I was year 2. I was too busy talking about what glass I'm going to pick next.
Yeah. No, it's probably what game I was gonna play at like break at lunch.
Yeah. Who you gonna tag at lunch?
Yeah, probably. But we had like an entire like hour conversation about it, and I was just like, why are we having this conversation? Like, we were in year 8 maths, and like the only reason that conversation happened is because there was someone sitting next to her at the time, and the teacher got annoyed with them constantly talking, so they moved me there, and I was like, what? Alright. And then it just sparked the conversation. I was like, why is this conversation happening? I don't want this to be a conversation currently. This is like year 2-ish, I don't really care anymore. So I think probably the weirdest one I've had was Tamsin, actually.
I forgot you dated her.
I dated her like 3 times, I think it was. That was probably like my weirdest one. Reason being,
I went through a stage where I dated Ghost, and then dated someone else, which I'm not going to name on stream, then dated Ghost again, then went back to that person, and just dated Ghost again, then it just went on and on.
Yeah,
Until
but like,
one of them accused me of something, then fucked off,
Yeah.
and then the other one dated me and then fucked off when some dick face stopped them from actually knowing I existed.
but like, yeah, the reason it was weird is like, I swear she had a foot fetish every time. I swear it was weird. Like, you know how like normal relationships, right?
So
Where like,
you had Tams and I had Cam.
yeah,
The foot
like,
fetish.
yeah, because I don't even know if she did. She just would hint at it. I don't know. Because like, you know how normal couples would think, oh, we could get married, like possibly have kids if both people want it,
Yeah.
and just have like a family, right?
See, every ex I've had have spoke about that. That's just a common conversation with me.
Okay. I had that exact conversation with my girlfriend earlier, and that was surprising actually how that turned out. But I'll tell you after, because personal information. And yeah, but
Personal
like
information you say as we're talking about our exes.
yeah, but they don't matter no more.
Wow, okay. Personally, one of my exes still matter. Well, two of my exes still
Yeah,
matter.
but that's your opinion.
But, okay.
That doesn't really matter to me no more. Like, yes, I may be
Personal
friends with
information
some of them.
he says while we talk about our exes. I don't give a shit about them.
Well, the thing is, though, most of them I'll be friends with still, but it doesn't, like this doesn't really matter because it's history to me. So it doesn't matter.
Personally, two of my exes I give a shit about. But, okay.
Well, it's because it's history
That was
to
just
me.
so violent. Like, they don't mean anything. It's like, no. Just so violent.
Well, again, it's why should I care? It's done, and it's happened, and
It
it's
was
gone
just
now.
funny how violent you said it. You were just like, I don't care. They're unimportant. They don't mean anything. Just like, oh. Just the confidence and the violence in that was just perfect.
Amazing.
It was amazing, like perfection. It's like me just state something like I don't give a shit, but unimportant. Just like, oh.
Well, again, I don't see why they have to matter. Like, I don't see how or why. Good night. See you tomorrow.
Night, Joe's mum.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Joe's mum. Tell her night from me.
No, that's weird.
Jem says night. Why?
Because he loves you.
No.
Like, but again, to me, the only reason like they would matter is if I still like them, but I don't,
Yeah.
so it doesn't really matter to me no
Look,
more.
you see, the only reason why my two exes, well, three even, four out of my eight exes I give a shit about. Half of my exes I still care about. No, well, I like
Again,
one
I'm
of
friends
them.
with most of them, and I'm acquaintances with some others. But even then, I still think they can agree with me. It doesn't really matter anymore. It was history. It happened. It's gone now. It's
Thanks.
time to move on.
Yes. Anyways.
But yeah, the Tamsin was really weird because like anytime I'd say to her, I was like, "Do you want a hug or something?" She's like, "Nah," and I'd be like, "Okay, then what do you imagine us doing?" Then she's like rubbing our feet and like, "What the fuck?"
Well,
So
then.
weird. It was just like I literally looked at that message and was just like, "Huh, alright then." It was so random. I agreed with it. Was like, sure, I guess. That's probably my weirdest one. Like, I'm not including my current one because obviously I'm again very biased to it, so I can't include that.
No.
But if I was gonna go,
I like it how
favourite one-
Jamie and Ghost are just chatting in the chat while we're just talking about our exes.
Yeah, they don't matter. It's fine.
Wow. They're the only 2 exes out of my exes which I actually really give a shit about. They don't matter.
My favourite one would probably have to be.
So what did I just electrocute? I'm so
You
confused.
remember B from like the year below?
Beatrice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd probably be my favourite one.
I saw her the other day.
Fair enough. Are you stalking me now, isn't it?
No.
No, I haven't, like, I don't know, I can't remember if I actually dated Maisie, actually, to be fair, I don't really know. If so, then that's 15,
Maisie's
so that's
cool.
like 16 to me, but I don't remember. I'm always going to remember this conversation, because it was just so random, but it was funny because it ended up happening anyway. But you remember Alex Baker?
Oh, come on.
Jem's having deep thoughts.
Yeah, Kevin, what? Yeah, I remember.
You remember
him.
Alex
I can't
Baker?
actually forget him, the twat.
Why?
Because he's a fucking prick.
True.
I
No,
hated
but
his guts and he hated mine.
Fair enough.
We had a mutual agreement that if we ever actually spoke to each other, we'll kill the other one.
Okay.
Yeah, we were best friends.
Yeah, besties.
Besties for life. I mean,
yeah.
me and Jamie has an agreement as well that, like, if we ever speak to each other, we'll kill the other one.
But basically, me and him were having lunch here. I think this was year 6, I think, and those two were. It was Maisie and B we were on about because he brought up the conversation, and he was like, "So, like, do you like anyone in our year?" I'm like, "No, not really," because I don't know why we were sat next to each other in lunch. I just sat by myself for a bit because I was just having like a bad day. I think I can't remember
See,
exactly
no one
why.
can ask me if I like anyone in my year because I don't. Half the
I
time,
don't.
anyway.
I don't half the time.
Well,
Either.
I mean, I've got Axel, which is kind of jumping between actually giving a shit and just not caring. Come on, get closer. Fuck off. Thank you.
Alright.
But no, I don't even like anyone in my year. That's just, yeah.
I mean, if I did, then there'd be a mass problem.
Yeah.
But like he
At
brought up
this
that, and I was like,
point-
no, not really. What about you? And he's like, nah, I'm liking like someone in year 5. I'm like, oh, really? Fair enough. I mean, I like someone in year 5 as well, but it's like doesn't really mean anything. It's not, nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, really? Who? And I'm like, oh, B, because that's what we used like. That was her nickname back then. And he was like, oh, really? I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, who's yours? And he was like, Maisie. I'm like, oh, fair enough, I guess. And he's like, do you know what I should do? I'm like, what? And he's like, you should go ask B out, and I like ask Maisie. I'm like, okay, why? He's like, well, we like them, so we might as well try. I'm like, okay, and I think in about like 2-3 weeks I was dating B, and about like another like 2-3 weeks after that he was dating Maisie, and it was just funny.
Fair enough.
So it worked out for both of us.
See, I've never had anything like that. I
Like,
get told to ask people out by people because I like them, and then I ask them out and they say no.
well, it was weird because like I know how we broke up, and like that was my own. Well, it wasn't my problem, but it also is. And the reason being because I can't remember who it was exactly, but someone pissed me off so much I just went on a massive rampage one point. And I remember Maisie, B, and remember George. Like,
Oh, I
one
saw
year,
him the
like-
other day as well.
Yeah.
They were fucking
but-
dressed up like they were hippies, and we went down to the kebab shop, and I was just sat there, like,
Yeah,
trying
but
to
those
eat my
three
kebab.
tried to calm me down because they knew I had anger problems. Then they didn't know it was a mass issue or anything, but they just knew about it. I obviously because I didn't really tell many people about it. And nothing would calm me down. Nothing would, no matter what they tried. And obviously because at that point I was still dating B, because I loved her, that I would run away to make sure I don't actually do anything to her.
Yeah.
That's why I told. Huh?
I think I've heard this one. I don't know.
Maybe. And you remember like the old, like you remember the bank, like there was a tree, and like there was an entire bank around that tree in like the back left corner of the field.
Yeah. I love
we were
that
around.
place.
That was
Honestly, that was
amazing.
just my house.
But at that point I was there, and they didn't think of calming me down of anything because nothing was working. And they literally could see I was getting angrier and angrier by the minute, so they were thinking of ways to do something, and they mentioned it's like, oh, like, you should try and calm down, otherwise P's gonna dump you. And because I straight up was not having any of it, because I was that pissed, I just went, sure, fine, I don't give a damn, and she did. But that's just because someone annoyed me so much, and they weren't helping, because their strategies to make me calm down was not really working at all. So it was, I mean, again, I didn't tell them about my issue. I just basically told them it's a problem I have, but it's not, like, I didn't tell them it was a full-on issue. So they didn't really know what to do. So, like, partially my fault, but it really wasn't, because if I didn't get annoyed, then it wouldn't have happened. Don't know what ever happened to Alex and Maisie.
I think they ended.
I don't really know what happened there, to be fair.
If I remember correctly, I was speaking to Maisie when it all happened, because me and Maisie used to actually speak a lot, now she just doesn't have existence. What I heard happened was that when you and B did the whole split up thing, so did Maisie and Alex, because Maisie felt bad, as B was a depressed piece of shit.
Yeah, but then, like, if she didn't want to be depressed, they shouldn't have used that as a bloody, like, thing to go against me. That's not my fault they used that. If they didn't use that against me and tried to, like, leave me alone for a bit to calm myself down, then maybe things would have turned, she wouldn't be a depressed piece of shit. But, like, they just used that as a thing to go against me, not expecting me not to agree to it. So it's like, what did they expect? Like, I don't really understand, like, why that was a strategy for them, to be fair.
No. I don't think they even know why.
I don't know, because I don't even think B came up with the idea. I think George came up with the idea, and B was kind of just hoping that I would say
George never liked you two dating. That was the thing.
Did he know? I didn't actually know.
He never liked you
didn't care either.
No.
I didn't care. I really didn't.
He never liked you two dating. George has had a crush on B and Macy. I know that much.
Fair enough.
I don't think you were in the group. Can you remember the twins?
The twins?
Back in year 6, when we took on most of the reception kids, we had those twins.
Well, as in, like, the year 6s just kind of took on most...
When me, you and Josh took on most of the reception kids, because it's just, we made a group and we just played tag a lot.
What, all three of us were the...
All three of us were the receptions, yeah. Can you remember the twins?
Oh, are they in, like, Ansford currently?
No, the twins are... They were reception, Joe, so no.
No, but I know, like, the twins currently in, like, year 7,
I can't remember their names, but we had those twins which kind of shown up and then...
Were they male?
Yeah.
Are they both blonde?
No, that's Malika and Xavier you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking at.
We had twins in the group, and...
I don't remember. If I knew them, then I probably would remember.
Apparently, while we were playing tag, apparently I hit one of them, and they just never showed up again. But no, apparently I, like, punched one in the face or some shit like that, and they just never bothered to show up again.
Alright then.
Then I'll be snapping it.
A bit random. No, but I don't really get why they use that strategy, to be fair.
No. Calm down or I will dump you.
Well, again, George was the one that came up with the idea of it. B kind of just sat back. Maisie kind of went along with it because I think she could tell that B was not going to do anything, like, because she didn't want to. And so she kind of was just hoping as well. But their, like, strategy, like, to calm me down was to chase after me.
And then tell you that they're going to dump you if you don't calm down.
Yeah. Telling a person with anger issues, like, calm down, otherwise your friend's going to dump you. Yeah, that's such a smart idea.
Yeah.
the most likely thing would have been, yeah, go ahead. Because I would be too annoyed to just go like, okay, I'll calm down now, you know? I'll be too annoyed. Again, I don't know the aftermath of what happened after that, because I never really saw any of them again. But then I'm not surprised.
It kind of popped up every now and then, because we used to talk about it a lot.
Yeah.
But apart from every now and then, we don't talk much about it either.
No. Again, I don't think I ever really spoke to any of them afterwards, but then, again, not surprised. B was apparently depressed because of it.
Well, I don't know, I didn't speak to B much after you two broke up, but me and Maisie spoke a lot, and Maisie likes to over-exaggerate, so... I don't know.
Yeah. Again, what made it good was actually because me and B would hang out quite a lot.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. We would hang out
We'll
during
be sat there in like 5 years' time, doing this exact same thing, but for Answered.
The thing is that we'll probably do it for Answered, yeah, because I won't be doing it from like now onwards.
Yeah.
Because I will explain why after stream. With my little conversation earlier today. But we probably will. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if we do it next week. I wouldn't be surprised.
Sat there next week. Can you remember such and such? Yes.
Like from like year 7, it's like, yes, I know it happened like 5 years ago. It's weird because like it's almost like a slow podcast thing that we didn't like planned.
I mean, we skipped half our podcasts, and now we're just here doing
Well,
it.
the reason we skipped 2 weeks ago.
Well, we skipped 2 weeks ago because wasn't that mining axles? No, I ended up just sitting next to a train track.
Yeah, and the day before we didn't do Minecraft because neither of us were in a great emotional state. And then obviously...
And then this week I ended up sitting next to a train track again.
Yeah.
Because of the exact same person.
Yeah. So that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully we can actually do podcasts this week. And also the pill battle on Wednesday.
Yeah. Well, fingers crossed, nothing will go wrong.
Hopefully.
I don't see your relationship being ended anytime soon. I don't see my relationship being ended anytime soon.
All I'm going to say is I don't see it. Not going to lie, because of this conversation earlier, I don't think it's ending at all.
No. Yeah, I don't see your relationship ending anytime soon, and I don't see my relationship ending anytime soon, because I think I'm just a single fuck.
Nah, but like, I don't think it's ending ever, personally. But hopefully nothing goes wrong.
Say never.
After what she said and what she's been thinking,
the amount of things Ghost said to me, and look where we are now.
Yes, but like, I will explain to you after.
Yeah.
And then you'll probably understand why. But yeah.
See, Ghost is the only one I spoke to about our future and actually, like, put in their own opinion.
Back when I actually was not insane and had some sort of brain capacity to do things, I would sometimes with people, but then I think after like about 3 people doing it with, and then like being heartbroken after those 3 times, I decided not to anymore. Because I just didn't see the point of one going through all the thing of like, oh, we could do this, that, and then just like in about a week's time, all of it just be pointless.
Yeah, I had a lot of exes like that, and
this is why like I was like constantly like I don't really think. This is why I kept saying to like them, like, don't expect me to be like, oh, this is what we could do, or like I want to do this with you. Because I don't want to risk doing that and then just being like in about a week's time gone.
The only time I do that is when I'm feeling down, and that's pretty much it. But like when I'm not feeling down, none of my exes ever spoke about it. I mean, me and Ghost spoke about it a lot, even when I wasn't feeling down. But that's just because that's what we wanted at the time, anyway. But apart from... Okay, Ghost. No, it's probably asleep.
Liam doesn't really care. Liam doesn't act any different.
Oh, Jamie's got to go as well. See you too. But apart from that, all my other acts are just kind of like the future will be a thing which we never speak about and no one gives a shit about and all that. Which didn't help when I was feeling down.
It was like when I was with Ellie and she would be like, oh, we could do this, we could do that. I'm like, I would just agree to her and change subject.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to speak about it. I let her speak about it all how she wanted to, that didn't concern me. It's just that I would try and move subject as quickly as possible so I didn't talk about it. I got told earlier today to start thinking about it, by the way. That was funny. But I never did because I just didn't see the point of going through heartbreak again.
Yeah.
Like, properly. It's like with Paige, the only reason I actually like had more of an actually breakdown than anything than any of the others is because I did slightly talk about it. Yeah. Be silent for about 2 minutes.
Dad, Mum wants you.
Did you use my PDA for storage?
I'm back.
2 minutes quick. Yeah, but that's because like I had actually spoken about it. No, I just said it's gonna be quiet for 2 minutes and didn't expect it to be gone for more than 2 minutes.
Okay.
But yeah, we partially spoke about it. That's why it like hurt more because I actually spoke about it and what I wanted, and because it ended, it was just like it's happened again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I wouldn't again. I don't really see any of them specifically being a worst one because like they're all really the same. To be fair.
Yeah.
Like. We don't. To be fair, some of them got further than others. Like some of them were actually we either hug or even see each other. Because there was like I think there was one of them where we physically couldn't really see each other because she's like about 3 years older. I want to point out she's 3 years older than me and I still dated her, but no one had a problem back then. Like
because no one cared back then.
No. Actually, no, I think she was 2 years older because, like, I was year 4 and she was, like, year 6. But, like, no one cared back then.
It's because it wasn't a big deal who dated who back then. It was kind of like, oh, you're dating them, good on you. Whereas nowadays, you date the wrong person and it's the end of the world.
Like, pay for, like... Wait, am I doing it? Yeah, I'm doing it.
Oh,
Oh, wait, how much is Ronaldo? Is Ronaldo now 92? Oh, yeah, have you seen how bad he's got now? I'm normally good when I play as any defender. Oh my god, what a tackle.
Give me a minute. Okay, I'm talking.
Sam currently worrying about me for no reason.
Fuck.
Are you okay? You seem to, like, have gone quiet a bit, me. I'm fine. Nothing actually wrong. No, but like, there was, again, back then, like, we couldn't meet, like, even though we were like a couple houses from each other, because she's like, her house is like, she still lives there, like, it's like, she lives like a couple doors down from me. But like, we never would actually meet, and like even in school, because we were in 2 like different years, we would be like out with our hanging out with our own friends. We would never hang out, but we would like the only time we'd really have any interaction is we'd both be on our trampolines. Yeah. Because we could, every time we would go up, we could see each other. That'd be like the only interaction we would get. It was quite funny, and it was actually kind of like different, I guess. Because it wasn't a normal thing I would think.
See, for me, the only different relationship I've had, again, would be Ghost. Because it, in a sense, was very different. It was a normal relationship, but for me it was very different because they actually cared. They gave a shit. And back then, I was the if somewhere buts and can I do this and can I not do this. I was the everything and they asked me permission for everything. Whereas since then I've just had exes which just fucked off without even telling me anything, then came back like an hour later and said, oh I'm sorry, I went downtown with my ex. And so on and so forth.
And then Bruno Fernandes.
But, like, I don't really think I could say any of them would be, like, the worst.
I personally hadn't, like, I can
they've
say...
generally been all good.
If we're talking about inside the relationship, I've not had a worst. I mean, Axel's was pretty shitty because they just didn't give it to us. But again...
I was gonna say, I've never had a relationship like that where it's either been, like, one of us not caring and the other one wanting, like, affection or anything. It's never been like that.
It was shit with Axel and how he didn't give it to us and all that. But, when he did show affection, it made it all the more special.
Yeah.
Because it was something different.
Yeah.
I was actually getting affection and attention.
And if it was worse, like, after the relationship, then it'd definitely be with Maddie Ruby.
If it was worse, it would definitely be with she who must not be named.
Yeah. Mainly because I got bullied for 3 years straight, just because of that.
Yeah, mainly because I may not have a
probably
future if I say something wrong.
Yeah. Another, like she kept saying in other places, oh, I knocked her over when she like was on crutches, so that's why she bullied me. Me over here on crutches myself, so I wasn't actually allowed outside. But you know, yeah, I think that's generally the reason she started, was because I just dumped her. I dumped her because of the fact of constant like being annoyed by like her brother and my friend that used to live across the street. Like they kept getting annoying, and I just couldn't handle it anymore. So I just decided, like, you know what, I don't want it to happen anymore. So that's why like that ended. But I personally think to this day that's why she did it, and not because of some reason she traded.
I'm sorry, give me a minute. That was great.
What?
The fucking robot inside the game. He was just like, oh, does your kind like not allow people to just jump into your mind? Because I gave him my PDA, which is my like information document, so that he can like learn some stuff. Instead of like taking the document, he just like kind of got into my mind and took control. Now he's just a voice in my head. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry, does your kind not allow people to just jumping inside and out of people's heads? And I was like, no, we don't. And he was just like, I'm sorry, you sound mad. And I was like, this is great.
Right.
Fucking perfection. Yeah, it was, alien facility transfer complete. Voice, how do you feel? Robin, why do you sound like you're inside my head? Voice, the facility identified hospitable capacity within your cerebral cortex. Robin, you are in my head. I offered you my PDA. Get out. Voice, oh no. Does your kind perceive a boundary between cybernetic and organic components? My mind is not a component, Robin says. Voice, you sound angry. We will allow you a moment to process this. Robin, don't you dare go silent on me. Voice, ... Robin, hello? Voice, ... Robin, this isn't happening. Voice, ... Robin, this is not happening. That's the explanation. It is not happening.
Fair enough.
This is great. Do you see why I love Subnautica? It's just simple things like that. Oh, then my mind is calling me. We understand this arrangement is undesirable for you. You're not real, go away! To go, we require a suitable body for transfer. Why do you keep saying we? How many of you are there? One of us, all of us, we do not think of ourselves as individual, distinct. Why do you start by telling me who you are? You may append your seed code to my species destination. Please call me Alan. My whole life I've been dying to meet a space. My whole life I've been dying to meet an alien, and you're telling me your name is Alan. No, it's fine. Is it insignificant?
Precursor race. But
What
what are you doing here?
Ooh. What name on?
I just need one arcade machine and then I can like be gone.
Yes. Fine, absolutely. How do we get you out of
Oh,
here?
you can't as soon as the bloody thing ended.
Any idea?
Oh god, Jesus, no.
I reckon we go to England. No, they can't start
Frustrated reaction.
Yeah, because Sterling's a right wing actor. So we put him on the right and Russia.
Margot's greenhouse is base located on a large iceberg in the southeast portion of the East Arctic biome. It contains edible flora can be harvested grown by play. The issue of the door to the greenhouse will be locked in.
But only
We will go see Marguerite again, and then we will end the stream there. Southeast portion. So if I go east, southeast, yeah, we will go see Marguerite, and then we will end there.
What the hell is that?
Because so today we have shut down the tower, we've made a base, we have went and seen an alien and got him stuck in my head.
Spoke about your ex.
We've spoke about my exes extensively. We spoke about Joe's exes.
Yeah, it's okay.
All my viewers has fucked off because they got bored.
Don't blame them. No one wants to hear about it.
And Dad has told me to do the washing up multiple times when it's only 8 o'clock.
Me explaining to Sam because she's getting worried that I'm going quiet slightly. I'm fine, Jesus, me and Jim are just talking about our exes. Meanwhile, I'm over here currently trying to find still one more arcade machine.
Great.
I'll point out, Sam got sunburn. Apparently people were annoying her and everything, so she just stayed out in the sun like the entire time while talking to me and they got sunburn.
Perfection. Well, so far, I could be meeting up with Ghost on Thursday if you didn't scare them off with your little comment about a date. And I could be meeting up with...
What's the joke?
and I could be meeting up with Cam on Saturday.
Fair enough, I guess.
Yeah, so if you didn't scare Ghost off with a little comment about a date, I may be meeting up with them. Then I've got Cam on Saturday. I think I'm more excited
With
for
the
it.
lovebirds.
I think I'm more excited about going to go meet Ghost than I am Cam, to be honest. But we won't.
You should go and meet Cam with the lovebirds.
That's if they even show up. I highly doubt they will.
Because one of them doesn't want to be around you.
Yeah, because I came on to them too quickly.
Yeah, you need to stop doing that with people, Cam. It's real
I can't
weird.
help it. Leave me alone.
I mean, that's what they
It's just in my coding. See, so many people call me heartless, it just is in my coding.
I got called heartless.
I am heartless.
I am heartbroken.
I'm gay.
Oh.
Just like, I don't know what to say.
He actually doesn't have an afro. It's not actually an afro, it's like, you know, transport hair. It's like that.
Transformers. Robots in your mom.
Did you just get Di Maria a red card? Oh no, yeah.
Right, moving on.
Di Maria a red card. I'm sorry, but
But no, I got a... And then I'm going to Weymouth tomorrow. Unlike you.
No, I know.
Okay.
I want to take your place.
I want to take my own life.
Oh, okay. I'll come back next year. Oh god. I'm not allowed to say if I'm going on holiday or not because someone's gonna be like, can you take me with you?
Hmm.
I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't mind, and even, like, I'd even say to my parents I'd pay for the likelihood I don't see it happening.
See, I never know when I'm going on holiday because Mum just looks up out of nowhere and goes, "Okay, we're going on holiday." Like none of us get an opinion. She just looks up out of nowhere and goes, we're going. Let's go. Pack your shit."
I think it's kind of intended. Oh,
Fuck was that?
darn.
She's like, her stepdad flicked a spider at her in the bitch, and I was like, I'm okay. Good to know. Not entirely sure. Oh, and also speaking of which, you know how you were going on about the phone like the other day of like how you knew like some people like what they sleep in now?
Seek shelter.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I know now currently. I now know what he sleeps in.
But well, Axel is still sleeping in my clothes.
Alright.
That should have been a red, but this is the biggest thing I've ever seen.
What makes me concerned is what she's what she said that she slept in last. I don't know if she does it constantly or not, but she said she makes her decision of depending on the temperature at night, which is understandable. But then she's also basically told me that like if I come around to her house, she's not letting me go or leave her room. So
He actually ate good, by the way.
Joy.
yeah.
Hi, big guy. I'd like to add, I have literally zero clue where I'm going. Let me watch this a minute.
Calorie intake recommended.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Vital signs stabilizing. Significant geothermal activity detected below. Beware of high pressure and temperatures.
Right, I'm back. And here we are.
Cheese.
Cheese. Hello.
I know.
You have to watch that video because just beyond there is the edge of a map. So I wanted to make sure that we were exactly where we wanted to be. Instead of going into the void and dealing with monsters.
Oh, go on. Yes.
Because no thanks.
Who is it?
We'll do this, then we'll go back to the live pod and we will finish up there.
On the left one. Knew that. Back in the middle. No, why did I do that? Oh my god, you actually went on there. Water tackle! You're part of the KKK. Oh, you can't hit to the left wing. Go on. Oh no. Tag him!
Marguerite, this better be important because I'm freezing my ass off up here just to see you. Better be warm in here as well.
Satellite hasn't passed by in a while. I guess that was your doing.
You guys are so aggressive.
Family who knew what to do with vague directions and old wire. She was an original, that sister of yours. First time I met her, I was sure she was all through and through. Not a crease in her uniform. Some of those damn bird boxes fly everywhere.
Yes, no.
Then, she surprised me. Maybe a little too much. Meaning? If you really want to know, there's a PDA on the bench that can point you in the right direction.
Oh!
You need anything else?
No!
Warmth.
Bother me. But you can have yourself a greenhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Do to repay you for getting those spine
Oh, that's annoying, man. I hit the bloody... Oh, that was so annoying. We didn't even get to it either. So it would have went in. Oh! No, I don't. I hold it. Hey! Oh, okay. I'll do my good crossing it out. Can't set me as perfect. Just hold it down for a long time.
I've already synthesized it and stashed it in the cave. I can go grab it and
That's your plan?
you don't think it'll work?
Me says to Sammy, well, you have fun with that. I'm gonna go for a bit. Her screams at me, no, why? Me, because I can.
Your way.
But do you believe in yourself?
I'm allowed to do what I want.
You think so? Come on.
What was that? That was a... No.
Isn't it?
What was I saying? That was a shot. That was an hero shot.
Dealt with or not?
It does.
So who's right on this?
I don't know what's made me hold B so much.
Say it
I
like
don't
you
know.
mean it.
I am.
I
It's
said
my ultimate
like
team.
You mean it, not like you're testifying before a rigged transgov. You can look.
No, it's my
There's more to
my
it
ultimate
than
team. I'm not good at shooting, so I have to hold B a
you
lot.
can see.
Oh. I know.
Alright, Marge, old girl. We hate this greenhouse. Here are some pointers to remember so we never have to do the worst parts again. Like malnutrition by hunting it down and killing it. So, first thing, insulation. First few nights, the soil was rock solid. Ended up having to
Oh,
insulate the
do you want that video that I just watched? The old
drain.
video, like, six penalties.
Too.
You know.
Barrels
So
of
that's
water. Probably
just
just
it. Oh, the tablet.
But nope, my body was craving a salad. Wish I was just made of excellent food. Next, grow lights were a must. Gotta admit, I felt pretty proud of my first full crop of lettuce. Had half of it.
Give him a penalty. Oh, never mind.
Eat practically anything. Always fits
Is
half
that-
of it out though. Common. Slobbery green mess makes
Okay.
me comfort.
Well,
And this man's supposed to be ill, by the way.
Okay.
I don't care when I'm really.
He's supposed to be ill.
Oh. How's it feel? In this game, hasn't it? The stats in this game is horrible, to be honest. His shot should be like
While we drive back, I'm going to do the outro. So,
Put penises in your mouth.
okay.
That wasn't a shot, that was a cross.
On
Is that overdrew?
Wednesday, we will be doing Build Battle as per usual. Hopefully, as long as nothing goes wrong. Thursday will be podcast and then aftercast stream, as long as nothing goes wrong.
Half stream.
Shut up. Sunday we'll do... Saturday we'll do Far Cry 5, as long as nothing goes wrong. And Saturday I will Twitch stream, and then we will be back on Monday for Subnautica. I will probably do some Subnautica streams in between here and next Monday, because I do want to, as I was talking to... As I was saying to Joe at the beginning of the stream, I do want to get... Oh, we've got a comment. Subnautica out of the way as quickly as possible, because we've got Far Cry 5. Hi Kath, Kath, you always seem to join the stream just as I'm doing my outro.
She needs to hear the best outro ever.
Yeah. I'll probably do some Subnautica between here and next Monday. Because the thing is, what's going on at the moment is that we've got Far Cry 5 going on, and then sooner than later we'll have the Forest hardcore mode coming on. But I'm hoping to get Resident Evil 7 Biohazard again, and I can do a run through of that. So I'm gonna have too many series up, and I'd rather just not spend the whole time doing series. So I'm gonna try and get Subnautica Below Zero done as quickly as possible, because I'm looking at other people's stream schedules for this game, and most of them is already finished. Yeah, most of them was already finished. Done like 20 episodes and finished it already, and I'm sat here on episode 4, and I've barely done anything because I'm doing an hour every video, and it's gonna take ages, and we're gonna get to a point where we've got Below Zero, Far Cry 5, The Forest, and fucking Resident Evil 7 all running at the same time. And I'd rather not have 4 series at the same time. I mean, like, if happens PS Plus puts any decent games down, I'll also do those, which at the end of the day, I don't want more than, if preferred, I don't want more than 2 series running at the same time. Far Cry we can't do anything about, because we can't just do multiple streams of that, because that's a weekly thing. And also Joe videos it, so I don't really want to put too much pressure on him on recording it every single day and then posting it the next day. Whereas Below Zero I am just streaming, so I can just do that. So yeah, I am back. Let me put all my stuff in storage and then we're done. So hit that like button and subscribe. Go over to Joe's channel and do the same if you feel like it. You don't have to. It's not a necessary thing.
But it's doing it to yours is alright.
Hey, I gave you a shout out. Stop complaining. It is necessary to like and subscribe my ones. Like, completely necessary. You will have to do it.
You might dislike the video just because of that.
View my, like my channel, but not Joe's. That's
Oh my god.
life lessons of Jem.
Who are these people?
Me.
Random people are messaging.
You know, I say that. Like eating cheese on your pizza. I'll give you a really good. What's that? Terminate.
Who is this person and what do they want with me? They just put in, like, who've messaged in the chat, but they're not English. I don't know who this is. Apparently they're a friend. I don't know.
What?
She said, do you need the toilet? She's going for a shower. Even I heard that.
I have my headphones on and noise cancelling, so fuck it.
But I heard that.
Catherine says they want your leg.
What?
Oh no.
Hang on, wait, what did she say?
She said they want your leg.
My leg?
Yeah.
Right, ready?
Why mine?
I don't know.
Alright. Sure if you want, I guess, I don't know. Don't really know how to respond.
No, then Catherine literally just said they want your leg, not... I think she's talking about the person who is a foreigner. They just want your leg, apparently.
Okay.
Ready? Oh, termination.
Right, so if I put valuable ores back in here, that's not valuable ore, Gem.
I'm really concerned of who this is, because they're acting like my best friend. I don't know who it is. Not even English. Not as I know of.
Wait, did I get more crafting materials? Because I've got...
I got a yellow card, right?
Because I never checked.
Ready?
Good. I went early to like, cause I needed to find three bloody arcade machines, right?
Yeah.
Did one in one game, did two in another game, and then went to a third game and found all three in one. I was like, you bitch. I'm ready. Oh god.
So I'm gonna take that as a valuable ore and just put them in there as well.
I also just thought as well, my brother's like ill, right?
Yeah.
Well, anytime he becomes ill, he passes it on to me. So expect me to be like ill in the next like week.
Will this help us build you a body?
He seems to always give it to me for some reason. He really likes putting me through pain. Oh
Are
god.
you fucking serious, Alan?
Oh, that was a nice shot.
Me casually minding my own business, Alan. So you should go explore this thing. Me. Oh. Right, let's... Architect... Artifact. Right, let's... Fuck you, Alan.
What did Alan ever do to you?
Me trying to end my stream. Alan, you should go check this out before you end.
I used 1 damage.
And me being me, I just don't have patience. So let's go check this out. So, Kath...
Whoa.
Just staying, I guess, because I'm not ending the stream yet. Alan, you piece of shit. Fucking hippie.
Oh yeah.
Come on, you absolute jack shit.
That's exactly what I think of Alan.
You absolute jack shit. What the hell? I want a killing spree. I don't know. I don't know.
No, Kath, this won't lead to another thing, it just... kinda...
She's hoping to see you.
Also, I don't care how long I stay on stream today, I just need to eventually go downstairs and wash up and then come back up.
I ran over. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it. You got so much to live for. It's the default on a Raven. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Alan's a
What?
drunk.
What? There we go. My eyes are hurting. I'm gonna get a drink.
Can you come do the washing up as well while you're there? Blem.
Wipe your mouth.
So is it? Apparently, because the location of where I need to go is here, but there's nothing here. Alan, are you good?
I want to get red cards. These guys are so bad. Yeah, these guys are trash. Should we just like do the red card thing, like, or these guys suck? Oh, maybe next half. If we're losing by half time, we'll get rid of half time, yeah.
Push. There we go.
I'll make it win.
Maybe if I go down here, down here.
Next time it goes out. Oh my. Oh.
Maybe there'll be nothing here.
Okay. Oh my god.
For fuck, Alan. It says 38 meters below us. So if I...
Oh, okay, come on, good.
Fuck. Wait, what's this? I can't fit the truck down there, but...
Oh, it's done it.
No, I found it.
What you found is more than just a
Oh, no,
It will help me follow the traces my people left on this planet.
I'm glad I could help.
I know you would still prefer me to have a corporeal form of my own.
Well, yes.
If you continue searching, I may regain some of my connection.
Well, we're trying to get Reds at half time if we're losing the half. Then losing the Reds, but you guys seem to be not the best. What a tackle! Yes!
That was a,
I do not want
there's fish which still shit from me. It's the monkey. It's the sea monkey.
the guys. Can't even say.
The sea monkeys have
Ooh!
if only I could
Okay, that'd be a nice one.
maybe they could bring me something useful next time.
How do your people communicate if you are not networked?
What do you mean? We
Wait.
just talk to each other.
Do you not find that primitive? We exist as data.
Give him pills.
We are all aware of each other's thoughts and needs. Scientific endeavors are accomplished much more smoothly this way.
Yeah.
More to life than
Hey, you never joined us, man.
I can't
You
lie.
just invited us.
Work would go faster if I could read my colleagues' minds, but
I don't care, but
thoughts
you're with you.
and people have their own inner lives. People
I messaged
change
you.
and need space to think.
Space helps you think.
Yeah, you don't know what
I find that being separated from my
you're gonna live.
network very quiet.
What do you mean by quiet?
Alan's adorable.
1,000 strings, each playing its own range of notes.
Ow!
None
Ow!
more than one.
Had a what now?
Until harmony.
I'm back.
You on your own?
You stop stream.
No. I'm listening to Alan talk to me.
Stop listening to
It's
Alan. Alan is
complicated.
feeding you bad information.
It's complicated because Alan is in my head, so technically I'm just talking to myself.
But I know you're lonely and all, but like, come on. It's a bit low even for you.
first up after our game, by the way. Yeah, no.
Spicy fruit salad. Thanks for giving me that to be able to build. That's always going to come in handy.
Stop lying, we know when you're lying.
Still confused with who my random bestie is over here.
I'm making it up.
Oh my god. It's being creepy because like I placed a marker just so I know how far I need to go to the circle, and he placed his marker on the exact same spot as mine.
Right.
Is really concerning.
If I've got time tomorrow, I'll probably do another Subnautica stream or a video. Probably a stream because I can't be bothered to record and do all that shit.
Yeah, you need to learn to start recording things.
I will start recording things. I've already said I'm recording the forest hardcore.
I'm recording all of it, no matter what.
I'm recording the forest hardcore.
I can't see currently. I'm actually blind. Like I've got one eye that's blinded currently, and I'm still having to fight people.
And I will, after I've done Subnautica, I'll do probably below zero videos, which are recorded, and the original Subnautica. So we will, once I've done the series, I will go ahead and do videos, because I need something to put in the best of. I'll probably just like go into survival and do the key stuff which was important, like Alan jumping into my head, and just take clips of that, and then I could put something in the end, in the best of 2021.
Can't do a rainbow.
Don't say that, because it's got like 6 months until that happens.
Yeah, but
like 7
we've
months.
got to start thinking about it already.
I know. Well, just think, right? 30 days from now, it's going to be halfway through the year.
Yeah. A month from now we'll be halfway through the year.
Also, just think, right? Months from now, halfway through the year. Also, technically, that means we've been 3 months out of lockdown roughly.
And they're talking about going into another one.
Yeah, because we didn't we didn't go into school until like March.
They're talking about going into another one because of the Indian one.
God, I hope we don't.
They're talking about going into another one. Mum and Dad were talking about it in the car, and they were like, they're just hoping that we don't go into lockdown.
I'm hoping we don't at all.
I'm hoping that if we do end up going into lockdown, I understand why, but I'm hoping to God that we don't go into lockdown before prom.
Because that's a lot of money wasted.
Because that is... We bought shoes today for prom, because my boots aren't... My boots
I don't need
aren't...
to buy them. Do you remember like my old school shoes I used? They're perfectly fine, so I don't need shoes.
I've got
also because it's difficult to buy size 14 shoes.
Yeah, I've got my boots, but my boots are an awkward one because they don't fit with the suit.
Right.
Because they're too big for the suit.
They're too fat for the suit.
Yeah, you need to lose some weight.
When you're too insecure about yourself that you're telling your shoes to gain and lose weight.
So we're just hoping that if we do end up going into another one, it will be...
I'm just hoping we're not, because I would like to go to college properly and actually see my girlfriend properly, you know?
Yeah, okay, whatever.
I'd like to do that.
I just hope that we don't go into
I don't care for prom. The only reason I'm going is because someone wanted me to.
I just hope that we don't go into lockdown before prom, because that's just a lot of money gone there. Again, we've spent £200 on prom, not including the tickets.
Get it right, not even including the katana.
The katana's not coming to prom, Joe.
Why?
Because I
going
won't be
as a
able
samurai.
But the ticket's another £13.
It makes me laugh, right? My mum, I think, received an email from the school, I don't know. But they were like, going on about, like, you can come in whatever you wanted, but I think my mum's email said you had to come in some sort of, like, formal, smart clothes. Yeah. That's not what you want then, it's just what they want you to.
Yeah, it's formal, smart clothing, but...
You can wear what you want.
You can wear what you want. So, like, what they're basically saying is don't come in your underwear.
Oh, that's what I was going to do, though.
I don't know what to say.
Don't come to prom.
Gonna foam at the mouth.
What you should say is don't come to prom because you want to be by yourself and watch other people by yourself.
I think I'd rather foam at the mouth.
Oh, what you should do is go to prom with Axel and Louis.
I'd rather drown.
Also, what, you asking me to prom now? You asking me to prom?
No.
As I run over a chicken. Oh man, you should ask me, bro. It could be fun.
Fuck off. You queer.
Oh, don't worry, I'm planning on doing that.
Right. Before Joe gets a boner about going to prom with me, that's the end of the stream, so...
There's a guy that literally told me...
Shut the fuck up.
There's a guy that literally told me he wants to put his dick in my ass. Yes, okay, I'm the one with the issue.
Yes, you are the one with the issue, mister. We should put letters in words.
Yeah, but that's not a problem, that's just a joke. I went to make a joke, horribly went wrong. You literally straight up said you want to put your dick in my ass.
And that isn't a joke. Your fucking life is a joke.
Oh.
There was a question mark after, like, and that isn't a joke.
I was gonna say, when you said that it's a joke, I'm like, I don't know how to respond.
Kath says Joe, what the fuck, and not Jem, what the fuck.
Actually, you never know.
Anyways, hit that like button and subscribe. Don't go do anything to Joe's channel, because I did say something positive about his channel, and I did say go watch it, but now he's just a prick, so don't. Go do it.
What, because you want to fuck me?
I'd rather not, thanks. I'll leave that to your
That's not what
girlfriend.
you...
I'll leave that for your little fantasies with your girlfriend to bomb
I
her.
don't think it'll be a fantasy, Jem. Hate to break it to you.
Hate to break it to you, no one gives a toss.
I think she does.
I don't even think she cares.
About that. This conversation changed everything.
Oh, what, you have a kid now, do you?
No, I already had a kid before her.
I like how you good in
Oh yeah, you gave birth to me.
Yeah, totally. We'll go with that.
I leave this band. Let's go the dragon on the corner.
No good. I'm not crying. And my hair's getting in my face and I don't like it.
Oh, diddums.
I like how it's
Man's being like supportive over here, you know. So
Oh, it's okay, Joe. Just suck your hair off.
I don't think that's possible.
It is.
Not gonna lie, don't think it's possible.
It is. You put your hair in your mouth and you suck! Like you've never sucked before. And that's the end of that stream. Hit my like button, subscribe. Don't do anything to Joe's channel because he is a prick. And I will... and I will see you next video. Cheerio.